Hello everybody and welcome to the show. I'm Adam Swanson and that can only mean one thing. It means you guys are watching Longboard Talk, shorts for everything and everything longboarding. Today we're going to be going over a couple different things. We're going to be taking a look at the Bustin Eibach 40 along with the Caliber 44 Purple Funks and the Bustin 75mm 82A Premier Royce wheels. Also the brand new Longboard Larry Tiny Dancer, the Randall 180s, and the Coastal 65mm 83A wheels. So sit back, watch Longboard Talk, and enjoy. Okay, so to start things off today, we're going to be checking out the Longboard Larry Tiny Dancer. The board itself is 38 inches long with a 7 3/4 inch width and features a wheelbase of 24 inches. The board itself is really short and very narrow actually. You can see here its widest point is pretty much the middle, and it does taper down a little bit towards the end and as you get up towards the nose as well. And really what that's going to do for you is I found that during the area that it tapers back towards the tail, where your back foot's going to usually sit, it really helps to kind of have that added leverage a little bit if you wanted to throw in some toe side slides, heel side, no complies. It kind of gives you a little bit more leverage simply because there's a little less board there and you actually are right almost over the back trucks here. You're a little bit off the trucks. So you kind of have that leverage to push it out, push it back, whatever you need. It does feature a little bit of a nose as well as a tail. Not necessarily kicked any or lifted, but just enough that it's very easy to pop out a nose manual, regular manual, shove it, a tiny bit of freestyle here and there. It's a really fun board, lightweight. It's, as always from Longboard Larry, you're going to get hand constructed, hand shaped, and just a very beautiful, well-constructed deck. It's a very beautiful finish again with the baby blue going on, and with that Longboard Larry Dancer series you're going to see that natural wood grain streaks down the side, which is something that I actually like very much. It is a top mount board, as you can see, and the grip I have on here right now is just your basic stock grip, whatever you can find at your local skate shop. It's clear, just so I can see the wood grain here. It's very nice. My setup right now is the Randall 180s with their stock bushings and the 65mm 83A new Coastal wheels. These wheels in particular, I found that in this size in particular, the 65mm, they're a lot better for a dancing perspective, and here's why. I found that on this board in particular, having that smaller board, I kind of wanted to keep with the theme of having a very lightweight setup. So I kind of found the smallest wheels that I currently had to put on here, which is these right here, 65mm. And even though they're 83A, these wheels are going to grip when you need them to. They have a really nice hookup when you slide too. And not to say that this board is really designed for sliding. You can do a little bit of very slow free riding. I really wouldn't take this board at anything really fast, no big hills. It's not really what it's designed for. This board is mainly geared towards smaller riders with the need to dance, move them feet around a little bit, you know. And again, with that narrow width as well, it's only 7 3/4, so really if you have really big feet like I do, size 13 shoes, it's going to be maybe a little bit uncomfortable, but still, even though it has that smaller width, it's really going to be designed for smaller riders or even kids, just because they're going to learn faster and better as well on a board that's more geared and designed for them. And that's really what this board is meant to do. Again, smaller riders, kids, that's what it's meant to fill the need of. And then, as always, it's going to have the Beautiful graphic, awesome setup. This is the Longboard Larry Tiny Dancer. Alright guys, so the next board I'm going over today is the Bustin Eibach 40. This board's really designed with downhilling and faster freeriding in mind. It does have a little bit of a kicked nose and a tail, as you can see here, and that's going to really give you the potential to have more freestyle tricks into your kind of a style repertoire, if you will. They're just enough. You can pull out some nose manuals, shove-its. Really not a lot more than that, solely because of the raw weight of the board. It's a little bit heavier, especially totally complete, just because it's a much thicker board. They come in two options. They're going to come in 9-ply or 10-ply. This is the 9-ply one, and the 10-ply is almost more for strictly downhill, just because it's going to have that one more ply just for the added stiffness and stability. The 9-ply, it's still very, very stiff and still heavy. It's just for maybe a little bit more geared towards free riding, which is what I like. It features the pockets again, as well as the entire dropped platform. It really, really locks you in when you're pulling out big slides or just trying to go fast. It's a real nice place to kind of lock your feet into, and your tuck as well. You can kind of wedge your toe right up in here. For me, because I'm goofy, so I'm going to wedge my toe on my front foot right up into this upper left pocket, and then your back foot you can tuck real nice into the leverage pocket back here and kind of push it up against that that lift. It also features what only Bustin boards have, which is their slide rail technology. Right here, if you can see, there's almost 2 rails is what it kind of looks like at first glance. And it really gives you just a ton more leverage on your slides. And it's almost kind of digging your heels or your toes, you know, whatever you're doing, toe sides, heel sides. You can dig your foot into almost 2 leverage points. Having those 2 separate rails, it just gives you so much more control, so much more comfort. Even when you're in your slide, you just feel a lot more confident doing it as well. You're just totally locked in, and it's a really, really nice feature that I think is absolutely great. The only downside of it really is it's really hard to re-grip, just because there's a lot more potential for air pockets in your grip trying to grip that slide rail again. I mean, but other than the whole hard to re-grip thing, it's absolutely perfect. I think it's a really, really great design, and again, it's a great board, and it is 40 inches long. So as far as my setup goes right now on the Bustin Eibach 40, I have the caliber 44-degree purple funks and the Bustin 75mm 82A yellow William Royce Premier wheels. These wheels have a very, very big contact patch for a 75mm wheel. One of the biggest I've seen in terms of a wheel that is 75mm in diameter. And even at 82A, I found that these are actually pretty sticky. They hug the road real nice. Having that big contact patch, you've got a lot of urethane in contact with the road at once. You're going to get a lot of roll speed out of them. They're just really, really good downhill wheels, very, very fast. I've even heard and seen actually some people beat out setups with Centrax on an Evo even. So that they're just very, very, very fast wheels. So if you're looking for a really good downhill wheel, a lot of roll speed, good drifting ability, predictable, check out the Royce Premier wheels from Bustin. Can't go wrong with them. These are 82A. They also come in a blue version, which is 78A. Also a good one, a little bit stickier, just personal preference at that point. As far as the caliber purple funk goes, these are the 44-degree base plates I have on here. And having that lower degree truck is going to give you a lot more stability, because it's just going to be a little bit less responsive than, say, a truck of a higher degree base plate, such as a 50-degree base plate. I've ridden both the caliber 44s and the caliber 50 cals. Again, they're just a little bit more responsive in the higher degree base plates, and that's better for kind of like freestyle aspect, free riding, not a super high speed. Really, anything under 40, I'd probably go a 50-degree base plate. If you're trying to push your speed more, kind of go upwards of 40, 45. Anything higher than that, I'd definitely go with a lower degree truck. 45, 44 degrees, anything lower than that is fine. I have just the stock bushings right now. in the blood orange double barrel setup I have going right here. It's a good setup. I like it a lot. It's very, very stable. Again, not as responsive as a 50-degree base plate, which is what you want for faster free riding, downhilling. And what that's going to do for you having that lower degree truck is going to lower your center of gravity to the ground, which is going to make you feel a lot more stable. And especially with this drop platform in tune with these 44-degree base plates, your center of gravity is totally lowered, so you just feel super duper stable. And what it does for you is having feeling more stable like that, add some confidence to your riding. You're going to be able to kind of just like throw your body down hills, just do stuff really, really easily. I really like this entire setup right now. It's one of my favorite boards right now. Go-to board for downhilling, kind of pushing my speed. I definitely go this board. If I was gonna use this board for free riding, I'd definitely probably take off the Royce wheels, throw on some Daddy's Board Shop Dano's downhill wheels. These wheels actually, I've been riding a lot recently. I only got them a couple weeks ago, and I just really got the chance to ride them pretty hard and extensively for about a week now. The Daddy's Board Shop Dano's downhill wheels are a 70mm wheel at 78A. They come in a bunch of different colors. These are the blue ones. They come in amber, green, a bunch of different colors. You can check them out at daddysboardshop.com. Great website. As far as these wheels go, they come with the mold release still on them, but a couple slides, a couple runs down a hill, 180s, standies, whatever, it's going to get that mold release off really, really quick. And so they're really, really easy to break in, not long at all. I mean, much less than probably like half an hour of hard riding, break them in really easily. And once they're broken in, it's really kind of to the point where you can't see through the wheel anymore. They come brand new, they're totally clear, you can see right through them top to bottom. And once you break them in, you can't see through them anymore. And then once that happens, they're absolute butter. They're very, very quiet. After that mold release is gone, once you've broken them in, super silent, very, very slidey. I really wouldn't even describe them as buttery. They're almost sugary, if you will, kind of for that. They're very, very durable, I've found. Again, I've only really been riding them hard for about a week, so I'll definitely post an updated review once I ride them kind of more, see how small I can get them. But I mean, just in general, I found they're a good wheel so far. I like them a lot for free riding. Very consistent hookup. They break free very nice. And just in general, they're a good wheel. So if you want to check them out, you can find them at daddysboardshop.com. They're shop wheels, so they're going to be a little bit cheaper. I believe they're only about 36 bucks, which is not bad at all for wheels these days. But yeah, 70mm, 78A, bunch of different color options. And I believe there's an option on their website where you can get one of each color, same price, 36 bucks. So if you're into the whole kind of different wheel color setup, same ride feel, same durometer, same size, check them out. They're an awesome wheel.